Welcome back. In the previous part, we did see a death end, and I feel like we saw more of what's going on with Mai. I feel like we're on the right track in our thoughts and feelings in that regard.
Yay, I did it!
Oh, she did it. Well, you know.
We beat them!
Mai, now we can fall back!
Oh god, it's still going. There's even more? Alright, we're gonna go with I'll still fight, but I need to make a save just in case. Because I very much feel like the still fighting is the wrong choice. But is that the right choice? Oh, you know how these things are. We have to go back and check these later, so I'll still fight.
No! Let's keep fighting! We can't let them get away!
I agree. We'll end this here! I understand. You have my support. I'll try too!
Let's go!
This feels so wrong.
They're intimidating.
Yeah.
My turn!
Yeah, they are. Okay, so what we got in terms of these, that takes us to 80% straight away, so...
Let's go!
Okay, so we got a sun and some stars. Sun and some stars. Let's go with that. Go with that. And then that one. Ha ha ha. Try and get in the middle of those two if we can. With any of these. Probably won't, seeing as they're next to each other.
Just stay frozen! You're in the way!
Okay, cool, we got rid of that big guy.
That won't hit!
Bayhead.
My turn!
We saw Roches recently, so let's not mess around here. What are you guys again?
Info.
Stars. I need a knockback. Rarely. Oh well, we'll just go with that.
There! Bang! Eat this! Yeah! Easy!
Alright, so we got the HP recovered, 80%, so
Lucky!
that took me to 100. Ow.
I will annihilate all demons!
Handle it, Liliana!
We're at 100. We're at 100. We're at 100. What are you guys vulnerable to again? Is that sort of like, oh crap, 100. And let's come in with a chronometro.
I found you! I won't forgive you! Be gone from me!
Ah, missed the super knockback. Not that I needed it, but you know, I missed it.
It was!
At last, we've stopped them!
Have we?
My, you won't make it much longer. We should run for it.
Oh god, I'm not saving again. Keep fighting.
No! Let's keep at it! There's too many of them!
You're right. But if we don't stop them, they'll catch up to us. Very well. I won't back down. There can't be too many more of them. Or so I hope.
I'll crush them all!
This has to be the wrong course of action, right? Second guessing everything I'm doing in this game. No, just second guessing, triple
Don't
guessing,
let your guard down.
quadruple guessing.
I'll do this!
You do that. 1%. 1% on that, okay.
I'll look at the information.
Okay, we got sun and moons. Where did I get moons from? Sun and stars. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's get a bit of
All right.
Finia.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! I'll end this! Fly!
Did I get him? Did I get him?
Disappear.
It's
No.
my turn.
So still need the sun and the stars, really.
That
I
enemy's
really need
weakness is-
stars on these guys, don't I? So
There.
should be good for those guys.
Bang. Yeah. Eat this. Let's do our best. Lucky. An advantage. advantage!
May as well get some of these, you know.
Lucky. Investigating weakness.
Sun...
Okay.
Just whatever. I mean, it's got barely any health. It's like, go for it.
I'll blow you away! It disappeared! Ratty! Looks like we've thinned them out. But they're still coming!
Oh, you're really gonna ask again?
Can we hold on much longer? Should we run?
Is it just gonna keep asking?
No. On second thought, let's stand our ground.
The fact it's got voice acting just implies to me like there's gotta be something at the end of this.
Didn't you say there's too many of them?
Call it a hunch, but we need to finish this now.
Wait, Mai. Is that just an instinct? I believe in Mai. I believe in you too, Mai.
I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but this is the last time.
Is it?
Yes. Make it count. Weapons up. Don't let your guard down. Here I go.
Surrounded by thingies. Random parameters and recover SP. Oh, well, I mean...
Good. 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 Good.
Why would I not?
Get him, Mai!
Go.
Let's just go like boom. Boom. Oops. We get quite a few there.
Die! Die! Are you going to kill too? I won't let you! I won't let you! I won't let you!
She won't let you.
Disappear! You're in the way! I'm powered up!
I'll do my best.
Again, it's that case of like, well, we've got this option to grab all these.
Phew.
I'm gonna do it, aren't I?
A powered-up Roddy has arrived.
Indeed she
Run,
has.
Get him!
Okay, so let's just go bam bam. Bam.
Lucky.
Can I... Has that got that guy in it? I think it has, because he's flashing.
Take this! Explode! Here we go! Yeah! Yeah! Ta! Boom!
Jeez, Rotty. Just G.
Leave this to me!
I might be the most powerful. Ratty! Yes, you did it! Victory was too perfect.
With this, we've stopped all of them.
Was that the right thing to do?
I was starting to think they'd never stop coming. But you conquered them all. I'm so proud.
Yay! All around us was a mountain of shadow matter corpses. It was literally a sea of blood, a truly ghastly sight.
Now let's head back.
Now let's head back.
Huh? That scream definitely came from a person, didn't it? It was a girl! It came from the forest! Right. Let's investigate.
How about if I run?
It came from that way.
Hey, is anyone there? If so, answer.
Oh, Elizabeth! And Mercy too?
The owner of the scream was Elizabeth and Mercy, from our dorm. They must have had a terrifying ordeal, as Elizabeth was slumped on the ground and Mercy was unable to stand.
What are you two doing out here? I'll never try to leave town again. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for being so reckless. We'll never do it again, please. Do you think they followed us?
Possibly.
I'm just glad they're okay. Either way, let's escort both of them back to the dorm. Come on, Elizabeth! Stand up!
Is that feeling like, did we do the wrong thing or the right thing? I still don't know.
Are there any more monsters? Nope, we defeated all of them. Mercy, can you stand? I'm so sorry. This is my price for rebellion. It's okay. At least you're safe.
Everyone accounted for? Let's go.
In the end, we weren't able to get outside of the town. If we just left, Elizabeth and Mercy would have died. Okay, so I made the right choices then, I feel. We only learned this in hindsight, but saving their lives meant enough. I'm sure. Soon we'll escape. Should be safe now. Really thought we were done for tonight. I'm glad we were able to save Elizabeth and Mercy. Alright. You guys should head back to your rooms for tonight and sleep already. In fact, I think that you guys can see the shadow matter too. Listen, I'm sure you know if they found out we tried to run, it will be terrible trouble. Absolutely don't tell anyone about tonight. Right, I won't say anything. Yes, I shall keep it a secret too. So you all have to keep what happened just now a secret too. What happened just now? Oh, you mean wetting yourself? Hey, you idiot! Don't say it! Don't worry, for the sake of your honor, we absolutely won't tell anyone. Then that's fine. Go on now, hurry and go rest. But a maid to try and escape too. What is happening to this dorm? Sheena gestured by placing her pointer finger to her lips. Elizabeth looked downwards. Elizabeth, tonight, would you like to, sleep together? Yes, it's not as I'm scared, but if you insist, Mercy. Elizabeth and Mercy held hands while heading back towards their rooms. Elizabeth, you should probably change your underwear, okay? It's actually hard to get that stuff out. Shut up! You're an idiot, Rotty. Our plan was a failure. For today, let's return to our dorms. You're right. I'm very tired, too. Yeah, I want to collapse into my bed. Too much had happened today. But conversely, there was little we had found out. We only found how hopeless our escape was. Exclamation. As my irritation grew, I almost punched the wall. However, it would have worried Rotty and the others, so I held my ground. Oh. What? A text? I got a text. Huh? At Sheena's words, my consciousness suddenly awoke. Looks like my phone received a text when we had signal for a moment. So what does the text say? Just a moment. This is a text from my colleague at work. Her name is Sumika Tokuwa. Huh? What's the matter? The text itself is corrupted and I can't read it. Corrupted? Is it going to attack us? Good grief, do you have a USB cord? I'll connect it to my laptop and decode it. I have one, just a second. Sheena pulled out a USB cable from her pocket and connected it to my laptop. I quickly extracted the text from my senior and fixed the corruption using a tool. Here, it's finished. Sheena, it's a text for you, so you should read it. Okay, I'll read it out. Let's see. Isn't this Choara that old abandoned town? People deserted because of a gas leak? There's no people there. Besides, isn't it off limits to enter? I'm worried. Please reply. Sumika. Got a shiver from the contents of the text. This town is abandoned? Then what are the residents of this town and everyone in Wordsworth? What does that mean? I don't know. Abandoned. And right now, where are we? Everyone calm down. How can we calm down? Even then, stay calm. The headmistress and the others will come otherwise. Sheena's words caused us to hurriedly glance around us. Seemed like nobody was there. Listen, about this text. I don't know the details about it, but Sumika isn't the type to say terrible jokes at a time like this. Which means it's the truth? I'd have to determine that. I'll go investigate about this tomorrow. At the very least, outside of the town, it's considered as the text states. Could make even less sense of things. Even though I was living normally here, the disconnect from the outside was large. Once I learn the details, I promise I'll let you all know. So for now, let's rest. You're right. I don't really understand, but let's end it for tonight. Alright then. We'll leave the investigation to you, Sheena. Yes. Let's tell each other if we have any progress. After saying this, Sheena left. It was true that even if we kept thinking on it tonight, we would get nowhere. Rotty and I saw Liliana to her room, then returned to our own afterwards. In the end, our plan to escape the town ended in failure. Not only that, but after seeing something like that, it's irritating that this shitty dorm is the safest place to be. Hey, Mai. Hey, there you go getting into my bed without asking. Tonight's okay though, right? Rotty developed a tendency of sneaking into my bed. It wasn't necessarily that I minded, but she always did so near my feet. Wow, he's so warm. Sniff, sniff. Oh, my smell. So fragrant. I feel better. I'll smack you out. Sorry. So what is it? Well, a lot happened the past few days, right? But I don't understand anything at all. I don't understand it either. The arm from yesterday, the possibility it belonged to Arata, the AR barrier that prevented us from leaving town, text Sheena finally got which made no sense at all. All we know is that it's impossible to escape from here. I see. You don't understand either. It's amazing how much I don't get. Like that laptop thing you have, Mai. What's that smartphone thing you said? That's why it feels like everything I see is something that would happen in a world of magic. Yeah, like a world of magic. Blocking the exit, the town seemed like it could only be magic to me. But that group of black clove people slipped right through it. The chance to get in and out wasn't zero. Closed my eyes and once again tried to organize the inside of my brain. Did Arata really die? Who created all this AR? In the first place, for what purpose did they block the town's exits? And the hallucinations I see occasionally since I came to this town, as if I were killing someone. What were those? I haven't done anything. I shouldn't have. I'm sure I haven't. The longer we stay here, the chance that we could fall to the curse and spiral into despair like Liliana's mother too. My psyche on the verge of not being able to trust even myself became exhausted and started to warp. Where is Sanae? Bullshit. This is bullshit. I don't understand. Just stop it already. Didn't kill them. I don't care about this town. Sanae! All I wanted was to see Sanae. The more we tried, the harder things got. I tried suppressing my rage, but I couldn't hold back right now. Mai? It's okay, Mai. Whatever happens, I'll always be by your side. So feel at ease and sleep. Rotty gently patted my head as I lay prostrate on the bed. It was embarrassing. This girl who I thought was so airheaded was much more of an adult than I was. Cutting into a ball like a child, I started to crumple into myself. While being enveloped in the feel of soft skin and a comforting smell, I fell into a deep sleep. Aww. Whoa. Yawn. As the soft sunlight entered through my curtains, with a comforting breeze, I sat in my bed and gave a yawn. Compared to the other day's terrible events, this was a holiday of tranquility itself. I honestly couldn't believe that I continued to live like this. More than a week had passed since then, and there was no change to our surroundings. On Sheena's side, there was no progress with the text she had received either, so she hadn't contacted us in particular. Now that I recall, Sheena was being targeted by the headmistress. Was it safe for her to stay at Wordsworth? I suppose it couldn't be helped, since we had no way of getting out of town. There was no other place to go. Can't you hear it? You can hear it, right, Liliana? Really? I don't think I can hear it at all. Rotty and Liliana seem to be talking about something while gazing out of the window. It's faint. Is that a flute? Sure they're practicing for a festival. I'm really looking forward to it. What does the festival look like? It's called Carnival. It's a town-wide festival for Elstrain. Everyone comes out to celebrate. So they're preparing a festival in the middle of town. That's right. I bet it'll be gorgeous around this time too. Wonder what stalls will be here this year. Do they have candy booths? Of course, Liliana. They have candy, cookies, tarts, and other things. Did you say cookies just now? Hey, Liliana, your face is so close. The cookie is the height of human ingenuity. We must go. A crispy, crumbly, crunchy texture. How it ranges from sweet to bittersweet. If everyone had cookies, surely there would no longer be conflict in the world. That is how wonderful that food is. I remember my first day here. Held myself back from the aroma of cookies. They're a luxury. But if they're in front of me, I can hardly contain myself. Yeah, I've really come to understand your overwhelming love for cookies, Liliana. Aside from that, there are also booths that sell some strange toys too. Strange toys? Yep, they sell things like bug toys. Bugs? Yep, for example, things like a whip spider toy or... A whip spider toy? Liliana? Whip spiders are so ugly cute. I get it, but back up. Would they have a whip spider booth during the festival? It's not a whip spider booth, it's a booth that sells strange toys. Oh, whip spider toys, cookies. Oh, I'm so excited. Are you listening? As Rotty and Liliana mentioned, a festival for Elstrain was about to take place. Their excitement was contagious. But if this town was all just a creepy lie... During the day, it was a simple rural town. At night, it was a terrifying place where monsters roamed. It's almost like two worlds. You're going too, right, Mai? Huh? What are you talking about? You know, for the festival preparations. Let's go take a look. I'll pass. Oh, no way. Mai, you've been doing a lot of thinking. You seem pretty down, so I'm worried. On top of being stuck here, there's so little we know. Frankly, I don't have time to think about the festival. That's why I suggested change of pace. Why don't we go together? That's right. You've been shut in for a week now. You should go outside soon. Rotty and Liliana charged towards my bed and got closer. I just wanted to stay in bed, but it was rare for them to be so aggressive. Might be a fun event, but there's still a ceremony, right? When we get in trouble for distracting preparations? Then let's volunteer to clean around the church. I see, if we volunteer, they'll work on our help. That's right. Then, when we're free, we go peek just a little. You're more cunning than you realize, huh, Rotty? No, this is all in the spirit of service. It is the guidance of Elstrain. Rotty purposely took a praying pose. Goodness, I get it, I'll go then. Yay, I knew you'd come around. Then once everyone is ready, let's go out together. So obviously at this point, I want to go back to some of those choices that we kept making and see how they play out slightly differently, because obviously this is a lovely point to end this part, so let's go back. Run away!
Damn it! There's too many of them!
There's an opening! There!
All right, everyone, follow me!
Hey, what is with those monsters? I'm scared. Let's turn around. Yes, great idea. It might be best for us to head straight to the dorm. A monster! We're alone. We're surrounded. Help us! Ronnie! Mai!
It's no use, they're not here!
They got away! No way! Then what do we... Pull yourself together, Mercy! Either we run or we're dead! But my legs keep wobbling. I can't move. Keep it together. There's still a chance for us to escape. Come on, get on your feet. Otherwise, I'll leave you here. Complain all you want, but I can't stand. Please, Elizabeth, don't leave me.
From those words, Elizabeth stopped her backwards shuffling. Then she leapt over and stood as if to protect Mercy.
Stay back, freaks! If you lay one finger on her, you'll be sorry! Elizabeth! I... did it? Did it flinch? Back up! Go away! Otherwise, you have to deal with me! Amazing, Elizabeth! You made it flinch! Leave it to me. Monsters don't scare me. Elizabeth! No way! No!
The moment they thought the monsters retreated, both Elizabeth and Mercy were captured by others, and their delicate bodies were lifted high.
Unhand me, foul creature! You should know better than to hit a lady! Let go! Let me go! Help, Elizabeth! Help me!
The several monsters that gathered grabbed their limbs as if to try and claim them as their own prey. They pulled between each other as if to say, this arm is mine, this leg is mine.
It hurts! It hurts! I told you to let me... Ouch! No!
Every time the monsters thrashed about, their bones warped and their muscles gave ominous creaking noises.
It hurts. If you just kept quiet, Elizabeth, we wouldn't be in this mess. What? Mercy, if you just stood up when I told you to, none of this would have happened. You're the worst. I knew it before, but you're so goddamn selfish. I should never have joined you. You came here of your own will, and you know it.
In the torture of having their limbs pulled at by monsters, the two began to place their blame on the other. It was as if, in these extreme conditions, they had to, otherwise they would immediately perish. In fact, the reason they were still able to endure was because of their escape into their anger towards each other. However, such a thing wouldn't ease their pain.
They're ripping me.
The strength of the monster's pull increased, and the two's limbs were reaching their limits.
I'm sorry, Mercy. I regret it all. I should never have brought you here. I mean it. Me too. I just wanted to be close to you. I love you, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth and Mercy turned their crumpled faces towards each other.
I'm sorry.
And so the two girls' voices could no longer be heard, and all that was left was the joyous cries of the monsters. This was how this gruesome banquet, unknown to anyone, came to an end. Well, okay, so I assume it's, at this point it just goes on to where we were. We'll skip through it soon, like, just in case we get anything, like, minor out of this or something like that. But obviously at the start of the next part we'll continue as if we didn't see that ending, and they didn't die. So, we'll see in the next part when everything's all fine and dandy. Ta-ta for now.